So now we're going to be in section 4, which is the last one for this 9 weeks and the last one for this semester. Standard 811 again. Discuss the advances in science and math, examine Islamic psychology, and analyze Islamic literature. These are just a few things that the Muslims focus on. The Muslims usually focus on education, science, math, things like that. So they played a role in astronomy. Many Muslims had observatories where people could study the sun, moon, stars. Muslim scientists also improved the astrolabe, which was used for discovery. Geography, astronomy, and the astrolabe helped Muslims to explore the world. The Muslim explorers would develop more in-depth maps. And one of these was Ibn Battuta, which was a Muslim explorer. And you see here the voyages of Ibn Battuta. It kind of shows you at the bottom down here, it shows you a timeline of the different colors, color coordination of when he did what. And he covered a large area of Africa, the Iberian Peninsula, over to Arabia, which is, where they were from basically, up to Asia, China, places like that, down to South Africa. Muslims also made huge advances in math, such as combining the Indian number system with the Greek science of math to develop the number system we use today. Today we call our numerals the Arabic system, or the Hindu Arabic numerals. Medicine, Muslim doctors developed a cure for smallpox, started the first pharmacy school, wrote a medical encyclopedia. And philosophy, they had an idea called Sufism, which is the belief you can find God's love by having a personal relationship with God. And this is pretty common in Islam and Christianity. Of course, Judaism isn't as hands-on as some of the rest of these are, but this is a good, and they do believe in having a personal relationship with God, but not to the extent that the Christians and the Muslims do. Poetry will be affected by a person's personal beliefs. Omar Khayyam was one of the most famous Sufi poets. Muslims also enjoyed short stories that include such characters as Sinbad, Aladdin, and Ali Baba. This is a quote. When you're so full of sorrow that you can't walk, can't cry anymore, think about the green foliage that sparkles after the rain. When the daylight exhausts you and you hope a final night will cover your world, think about the awakening of a young child. You see how they use a lot of nature symbolism and things like that in with this quote. Architecture is one of the most important Muslim art forms. A patron is a sponsor. A minaret is a narrow tower from where the Muslims are called to prayer. Many Muslims built palaces, marketplaces, libraries. Many of them have domes, arches, colored bricks, decorated tiles. These are just a number of things. They just do a lot of very interesting work. Calligraphy is decorative writing, and the mix of styles from Muslim areas with Asia, Africa, Europe, which gives them a unique character. And this is a quote from Dr. Seuss, so the places you'll go, but it's calligraphy. You see the fancy writing. And that brings us to the end of this chapter and to the end of our notes for this semester, this 9 weeks. So that brings us to the end of chapter 12.